Surprise.
What are you doing here?
How's your business trip?
It's fine.
Let me in.
Here. No, why are you
This is a pretty
here?
nice place.
How do you even know?
What's all this stuff doing? This isn't even your bag.
Yes, it is.
What are you Oh, there's someone in the shower?
There's no one in the shower.
Oh, let me check that.
No,
let me check.
Get out of
This is what happened, guys. When you decide to go stay with your baby daddy, you decide to go and start fucking with your baby daddy. You decide to be interested in your baby daddy. This is what you get involved with. This is what you get to do. You get to pick up all your shit. You get to go live back with him again. That's where this is. How do you like that? Yep. You have fun with that. You got a lot of shit to fucking take care of.
That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
No, I don't know this guy. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Really?
Stop.
Really?
Stop filming. What are you doing?
Who's this guy?
Oh my, I'm sorry.
Dude, hold on.
No,
Dude.
everything's not okay. What are you doing
Dude,
filming?
hold
Stop,
on.
turn
Dude,
it off.
aren't you her boss? Isn't that your boss?
Oh my God.
Hello.
Are you guys in work hours right now?
Yeah, we're working. Stop.
Are you guys working buying
Stop.
lingerie?
Seriously. Why are you even
buying
here?
lingerie? Really?
Oh my God.
Outside.
No, we're not going outside. We're not going outside.
Really? Really? You're cheating on me? Really? Really? Where are you going? You don't have to pay for that. Just put it here for now. Really?
Dude, why are you following us? Why are you following us? Wait, seriously?
Is this the whole check?
Yeah.
I'm not paying for the whole check.
Why not?
I asked you out.
You're the man.
You invited them.
Yeah?
Are they gonna let me too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what? Wait, what?
I'm only paying for all y'all if I get to have all y'all.
Watching someone completely lose control of their emotions is never easy. When a relationship begins to define your entire sense of self-worth, every disagreement feels like the end of the world. That's why it's so important to maintain your confidence, your independence, and your identity, even when you deeply care about someone. A healthy relationship should add to your life, not become the only thing holding it together.
Breaks, we're married, Chloe.
Well,
We don't
not
even
for much
have
longer.
breaks.
Now that you're doing this, we're breaking up. We're getting a divorce.
Because I'm filming you?
Why are you? Yeah, exactly. Why are you filming? I was just about to say that.
Because if we are getting a divorce, then I need this for the Lord because I'm getting the kids.
The dads never get the kids.
They might not even be my kids. Yeah, scram. Leave.
I am.
Take the kids with you.
I don't have to take them to go sit outside. They're asleep and they're gonna stay asleep. They're asleep and they're gonna stay asleep. You just was leaving. I'm confused. I don't have to take my kids with me to sit outside to avoid being bothered by you. They're asleep and they're gonna stay asleep. They're asleep in their room, in their bed, and they're gonna stay asleep. They're gonna stay asleep. Charles, I don't care what you say. You in your feelings. You already know I talked to a nigga. So why is you acting surprised?
I fed your kid go 2 with you.
I didn't.
You should.
And they sleep and they gonna stay asleep. And I would appreciate.
Not one of those, you take your kid.
I would appreciate
Take your kid with you.
if you stop talking loud.
Okay.
I would appreciate that because they're asleep.
Okay.
You just want to be toxic.
Know what you doing?
We were on a break.
I'm literally done with you.
Yeah, I slept with them and they were way bigger than you. But you're over here accusing me of cheating when we were on a break.
Why are you crying when you literally I found you cheating? You're cheating on me.
Because you're making me so mad.
I don't care about making you mad. You were cheating on me.
It wasn't cheating. We were on a break.
How many guys?
It was like 6 or 7. That's not a lot. And stop saying I'm a cheater.
You are a cheater.
Up on me, right?
Bro, no, I'm not. I'm not about to co-sign for you. Bro, that car is way more than 15,000 and I'm not about to co-sign. We just started talking, bro. Why would I co-sign on a car that we just started talking?
Oh, you're broke.
No, I'm not broke. I'm not paying for that car. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not going to co-sign nothing, bro. Like, we just started talking. I'm not doing it. No, nah, bro. I'm not doing it. So it make no sense. I don't care. Oh, we all right, bro.
Is fully loaded.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
It's right up my alley.
Yeah, we probably about to get ready to go, bro. Yeah, she yeah. Nah, bro. Nah, we about to. How you doing, bro?
It's a good thing he took a moment to think before making a decision he might have regretted later. Situations like this can become emotionally charged, and when strong feelings are involved, it's easy to overlook warning signs. Instead of allowing himself to be pressured, he chose to slow down, ask questions, and protect his own interests before making any major commitment. One of the biggest mistakes people make in relationships is confusing pressure with proof of love. Whether it's being asked to sign important documents, make large financial commitments, or rush into life-changing decisions, those choices should always be made carefully and with complete understanding. Genuine commitment grows through trust and transparency, not through urgency or emotional pressure.
Now, you can pick this shit up.
You that mad? She not picking nothing up off the floor. You that damn mad?
It don't matter. I'm your woman. We live together. She's only here 2 days out the fucking
That
week.
shit don't matter when it comes to my child, bro.
She's here 2 days out the week. I'm here a whole fucking. I'm here 365. I'm here 365. I'm doing everything for you. But okay, but I'm his daughter. I don't give a fuck what you are. Respectfully.
That shit don't make no sense.
I'm his daughter. You don't have nothing to do with what me and him got going on. So you might as well. It's every time. See your way out of it. Don't bring your ass back in here and no one's to me. I don't care.
Smack the baby food on the damn floor.
Looks like ain't none of us eating. I don't give a fuck.
That's some stupid ass shit, bro.
So what you gonna do?
Now she call her mom and her mom call them.
Call her mom. Let her call her mom. That's never been an issue. How many times have I had to call her? Have I had to call her mom outside and it never been that?
Now who's gonna cook tonight? Don't worry about it. We gonna go out to eat.
Okay. Ain't nobody going out to eat unless I'm going too.
Wow. There's so much I can say about this video. But I'm going to start off by saying something that I always say. What God gave us men over women is our physical strength. What God gave women over us is their tongue. A woman's tongue is a weapon. You know, God made women very emotional creatures. So they react off their emotions. So they know that we are physically stronger than them. And a way to get to us and hurt us is verbally. They know we are very egotistic. That's how God created men, very egotistic. And they will verbally, a woman can say something to you and you know that it's not true. But you know it's coming from your woman, it can hurt you. It's like sticking a knife in your heart and just turning and turning and turning. You know, and I often say too, like, if a woman disrespects you verbally, you might as well just pack it up and leave. Because if you stay, it's only going to get worse. It might get to the point, it might get physical. And as you can see in this video right here, she's too comfortable in disrespecting him. So I know she put her hands on him. The way she smacked the plate out of his hand. You know? But I don't advise no man to put his hands on a woman. I'm against domestic violence. But you got some dudes who would have smacked her head.
Some moments in a relationship tell you everything you need to know about its future. It's not always the major arguments or dramatic breakups that reveal the truth. Sometimes it's a simple disagreement that exposes years of resentment, poor communication, and a complete lack of respect. In this situation, what starts as a discussion over spending time with a child quickly turns into something much more serious, revealing problems that have likely been building beneath the surface for a long time. The father simply wants to spend quality time with his daughter during the limited time she gets to visit. For any loving parent, those moments are precious. Time with your children can't be replaced, and missing those opportunities often leads to regret later in life. Instead of encouraging that relationship, however, the conversation immediately becomes confrontational. Rather than focusing on what's best for the child, the discussion shifts toward personal feelings, jealousy, and who deserves more attention inside the household. Almost instantly, both sides begin defending their positions instead of trying to understand one another. The father's message is simple. His daughter will always be an important part of his life. No matter how often she visits, she remains his child, and that bond isn't something he intends to sacrifice. To him, this isn't about choosing one person over another, It's about fulfilling his responsibilities as a parent. The disagreement escalates when his partner argues that because she lives with him every day, her needs should naturally come first. She reminds him that she's present throughout the year while his daughter only visits occasionally. From her perspective, she believes she deserves priority because of the role she plays in his daily life. Unfortunately, relationships become extremely complicated when love and attention start being treated like limited resources that must be competed for. Children should never feel as though they're competing with an adult for their parents' affection. A healthy family environment allows both relationships to exist without forcing one to replace the other. Parents have responsibilities that extend beyond romantic relationships, and partners who understand that usually help strengthen those family bonds instead of creating unnecessary conflict around them. As emotions continue rising, the argument stops being about parenting altogether. The conversation becomes louder, more personal, and increasingly disrespectful. Every sentence seems designed not to solve the disagreement, but to hurt the other person. Instead of listening, both are simply waiting for their turn to respond. Then comes the moment that changes everything. In a burst of frustration, food is knocked onto the floor. While it may seem like a small act compared to everything else happening, gestures like this often communicate far more than words. It's no longer just an argument. It's a physical expression of anger and disrespect that completely changes the atmosphere inside the home. Moments like these often leave everyone involved emotionally drained. What could have been resolved through calm communication has now turned into an unnecessary power struggle. The child witnessing the situation is placed in an uncomfortable position, forced to watch adults argue over issues that should never involve them. Whether children speak about it or not, they absorb far more than most adults realize. One of the biggest warning signs in any relationship is when disagreements consistently become competitions instead of conversations. Instead of asking, "How do we solve this together?" both people begin asking, "How do I prove I'm right?" Once that mindset takes over, compromise becomes almost impossible. Another lesson from this situation is the importance of emotional self-control. Everyone gets frustrated. Everyone experiences disappointment and anger. The difference is how those emotions are handled. Mature communication doesn't require people to agree on everything, but it does require treating one another with basic respect, even during difficult conversations. Words also have a lasting impact. Harsh insults, public humiliation, and constant criticism often leave deeper emotional wounds than people realize. A single argument may last only a few minutes, but hurtful words can remain in someone's memory for years. Trust slowly disappears when every disagreement becomes another opportunity to attack the other person's character instead of addressing the actual problem. At the same time, responding to disrespect with physical violence is never the answer. When emotions reach the point where someone feels like losing control, the healthiest decision is often to step away from the situation entirely. Walking away may not feel satisfying in the moment, but it prevents temporary anger from creating permanent consequences. As the confrontation continues, it becomes increasingly obvious that this isn't the first disagreement these two have had. The ease with which the insults are exchanged suggests a relationship that has been struggling for quite some time. Healthy couples may argue, but they don't constantly try to humiliate or tear each other down. When disrespect becomes normal, resentment usually isn't far behind. Another detail that stands out is how quickly the original issue disappears. The conversation was never really about food or whose turn it was to receive attention. Those topics simply became symbols for much deeper frustrations that neither person had fully addressed. That's often how long-term relationship problems work. Small disagreements become explosive because they're carrying the weight of dozens of unresolved arguments from the past. Perhaps the most important person in this entire situation is the child. Children often remember how adults made them feel more than the exact words that were spoken. Growing up in an environment filled with constant conflict can shape how they view relationships, communication, and conflict resolution later in life. That's why creating a respectful home isn't only important for the adults, it's equally important for the children watching everything unfold. By the end of the confrontation, no one truly wins. The relationship suffers another blow, Emotions are left raw, and trust becomes even harder to rebuild. Every argument like this leaves another crack in the foundation, making the next disagreement even more difficult to overcome. The biggest lesson from this story is simple: love alone cannot sustain a relationship. Respect, patience, communication, emotional maturity, and the ability to work through disagreements peacefully are just as important. Once those qualities begin disappearing, every new conflict becomes larger than the one before it. Healthy relationships aren't defined by never having arguments. They're defined by how those arguments are handled. Couples who listen, compromise, and remain respectful give themselves the best chance of overcoming difficult moments together. But when hostility replaces understanding and pride replaces teamwork, even the strongest relationships can slowly fall apart. In the end, every person deserves a relationship where respect is consistent, communication is honest, and children never have to feel caught in the middle of adult conflicts. Those are the foundations that allow families to grow stronger instead of drifting further apart every time life becomes challenging.